Well, welcome back to the channel, you guys. We have made it with the auto amateur himself, James.
Hello.
If you don't know James, I'm not at all surprised because nobody watches his channel. Auto amateur, everybody. We are here at Amelia Island, and we are here at the Works Reunion, where there are 700 Porsches, James. You
It's
excited?
bonkers.
It is completely bonkers. So we're going to take you through all of the activities at Amelia Island this weekend. Today is the Works Reunion, all about Porsches, and they're arriving here in front of me. You can probably hear them. And then tomorrow is the Amelia Island Cars and Coffee, and then the final day on Sunday is the Concours D'Elegance. So stick with us. Plenty of banter, I hope.
I hope so.
Do watch Auto Amateur on YouTube and stick with us, and we'll see how we get on. The Rennworks Reunion is actually just in two parts. One is the corral, which is where you're parked with the kind of Porsche that you're actually driving. And then secondly, there is the judged area, which is on the golf course. Now look who I found. It's John from Six Motorsport. Hello, John. How nice to see you.
Hey, good to see you as well.
So you guys will remember, John, I did my video on comparing 996 exhausts with John, and you're doing one on the 992 now, aren't you? Comparing exhausts at Six Motorsports. What are you putting on it?
Yeah, so I personally have a 992 Carrera. We actually put some GTS turbos on it, did the PCCB conversion, and then before we jump into more bolt-ons, we're going to do basically every exhaust combination, about 15 in total.
You're just copying my idea, really, aren't you? That's really all you're doing. So, how's business? Is everything good?
Yeah, it's great. We're growing, and you know, customer base has been awesome, and we really enjoy it. So
yeah, cool. Well, lovely to see you, and yeah, we'll just go and enjoy this lovely Porsche event.
Awesome.
Hey, look who I found. Howard Wright, famous 928 engineer, let's call you, shall we, Howard?
That'd be fine.
Tell me about your business. What are you up to?
The bottom line is, you know, we're European classics. We're in Doraville, Georgia, outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia. And I got 50 years experience with Porsche. You know, I started in September of '72. And it's been a rewarding adventure, and we repair Porsche out of Mercedes and BMW, but 90% of my business is Porsche. And you know, right now we're building 930 turbo engines. We're building a lot of 928 engines and transmissions. We welcome anyone to come out and visit the shop and things of that nature. We also remanufacture. Oh yes, most definitely. Yeah. We remanufacture power steering pumps, power steering racks, and things of that nature. All of them are tested and flow checked, temperature checked within our company. Yeah. And it's a family-owned business. And like I said, we've been around right now for 30 years.
Well, there we go. There you are, you guys. If you want something really good for your 928, Howard is your man. All right. Now, before we get to tomorrow, actually, I'm going to take you around RM Sotheby's and just look at some of the machinery in here. And in front of me, in fact, I'm just going to swing the camera around and show you what I can see. Oh my God. F40, F50, 288 GTO, 86 Testarossa with the one wing mirror. Holy cow. Oh my God. If this isn't one of the most beautiful cars in the world. Oh. And then Testarossa, just to finish it off. Let's take a closer look at these wagons. 288 GTO, you people, my God. I didn't get too close, but look at it. F50. Not my favourite Ferrari, I must admit, but oh my God. It's a serious piece of kit. And then the God car, the Grail car, F40. 911R, you people. It's the real deal. Now, as you may well imagine, I've stopped at this Porsche. What a beauty. 911S from 1968, kitted out in rally spec. Just looks the business. One thing I love about older Porsches is the aluminium around the windows. I don't think it suits the new cars, but the old cars I just think look all the better for it. This is a beauty. Right, here's the second room then, starting off with a 930, which is a lovely looking car. I don't know what colour you'd call this, but it's sort of an orangey red. I mean, the prices, I mean, I know this is a restored one, but the prices of 930s, they're getting out of hand, you guys. 300 grand for a 930, I guess. Sure. Seems a lot to me then. Story of RM Sotheby's this year. Very glad I came in. We probably won't come in for the auction because I think they want 300 bucks just to attend, whereas the preview you can just walk in, and my god, it's like a museum in here. The quality of the machinery that they're selling is second to none. So I think even if you did buy a car at some of these prices, you're getting a good quality stuff here. So thank you RM Sotheby's for letting me in and giving my viewers a little wander around. I really appreciate it, and I've seen so many lovely things. I must make sure not to come back, otherwise I might bid and I haven't got any money. So day two then, you chaps. Amelia Island Cars and Coffee today. It is the Saturday of the weekend. Cars and Coffee isn't traditionally what you think Cars and Coffee is, because you don't park your own car in this by the looks of it. There is a mammoth display of cars, as you can see from the honey behind me, the CTR anniversary and the RCT just there. Let's take a look. Go. Roofs. My god, I want one of those. Either one will do. The yellow one though, right? The yellow one. GT3 RS, you people. Brought to you on the J Reid YouTube channel. And he's got it running as well. Yay! Look at this, you people. And I'm pushing in front of everybody else's pictures to bring you coverage. A running GT3 RS, you friends. Wow, it's very dramatic. I have to say it's probably not my kettle of fish, but I've said that before on this channel. But look at this, green wheels with the green livery. It's quite a statement, and I bet you it is fabulous to drive. I'm taking nothing away from it, I'm just saying it's not my bag. Let's have a look in here.
Dynamic on or off. Now notice in dynamic, you can do from 1 to 7 traction control. When you do full on, you can only do 4 to 7. And then full off, obviously, you do full off on all of it. There's just so much adjustment,
Wow.
It's great.
Wow. And your PASM now, you can control rebound rate and...
Yeah. So when I was doing here, so yeah, compression, rebound, compression left, rebound right, front and top, rear bottom. So all the different knobs, all adjustable. And this being the Visoc packet, you have the magnesium paddles with the magnetic switches. So kind of like the sim racers and everything in the cup cars.
Yeah.
Very good, strong, firm click. Yeah.
Which I know Andy did say that even if you turned everything on or off, there's still not a unsafe setting on the car.
Correct. Even at like full negative for everything, it's not going to be completely all over the place.
Yeah.
Still drives.
That's pretty handy for an idiot like me.
Well, as the old Lotus CEO said, if you make the suspension adjustable, they'll adjust it wrong.
Yes, they're describing me there. I'm that customer.
And somebody said that to Andy, and he was like, well, even if you go completely one way or the other,
yeah,
it's
it's
not
still
gonna make
idiot proof. Yeah.
Call it the legal department setting.
Yes, yeah,
Exactly.
What's cool, you also have very specific power grab. You see 5,000 and 9,000 stronger than a normal GT3. So it's actually more peaky than a normal GT3. Same thing with a torque grab. You see the mid-range torque is just a giant dip. But once you get over 5,000, that's where it is. This is meant for the racetrack.
Yeah.
Shifting at the red line.
And that it does take some adjusting in your brain at first. Because you're used to every other car 4,500, 5,500 is where you want to reach for the shifter.
Come on then, can we hear the engine? Come on, we're all waiting for it, come on. I made him do that. Alright people, so I'm not really a fan of the GT3 RS. I think it looks terrific. If it's your bag, I salute you. It is a terrific car. But let me show you something which is probably my favourite Porsche of all time. And it's sold right now, and it is just here. Oh my God. In the flesh, the 911 Dakar. Here at Amelia Island. This is why you come. I was hoping that we would see this, and here it is, and we get an opportunity to look at it right up close with the door open. We can see right inside. Let's have a look. Let's take a look. Oh, I want this car so much. This is an absolute beauty. We are inside a 911 Dakar. What a vehicle, you people. Brought to you on my channel. 911 Dakar, even down there. Oh, this is just lovely. So lots of oohs and ahs, but what do you think about this? Four-wheel drive, lifted a little bit, based on a GTS, plenty of power, and just looks the business in this Rough Roads livery. The Rough Roads bit, yeah, not sure about that. It's still really Rothman's, isn't it? But what a vehicle. Just look at it. Well, having just met Hoovy from Hoovy's garage, I'm feeling pretty good about myself, actually, and his Ferrari. But there is something just the other side of this camera. In fact, not something, there are 5 of them. We're continuing the Porsche content here, people. You're going to like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. But more of these on day 3, where 7 arrive and we talk to one of the owners. Well, Griot's Garage brought some equipment here. A Ferrari SF90, an MC20, I think that is, the new Maserati. And look at this beautiful GT3 Touring. I don't know the colour, but the combination of this colour and that leather is quite something else. What colour is this, guys? Anybody know? Day 3 then, the Concours D'Elegance itself. We are on the golf course already. Let's take a stroll together, shall we?
Yeah, or they want to manage. And so, right before the second season started, both McLaren.
This is held on the same field as yesterday, and I'm back with my homies, the Porsche people. And they brought some really fantastic vehicles. I'll give you a little squiz. You can see the Dakar behind me, and there's just some lovely stuff in front of me. Let me show you. Oh, we have to just have one look. I get it all to myself. All right, you people. Here is the CEO of Porsche Cars US standing in front of me. Say hello to the Jamie YouTube channel. You're on it. Porsches is what I do.
Okay, good morning.
Just admiring your Dakar. Oh my God.
Isn't it?
Oh,
that's the
my
start.
God.
Don't look at me, look at the car.
Oh yes, good thinking.
Any questions for anybody? Thank you, David.
I think it was
The Philadelphia model.
Yeah, beautiful cars. Well, this could be the scoop of my YouTube channel here. I am with Renee, who is the owner of this fabulous green Porsche 959. Renee, what a lovely car. It's an S as well, is it?
It's a S, yes, and then we took it to Bruce Canepa to had it restored, so it's now we call it an SC, but it puts out over 825 horsepower, but fully restored.
Wow, and how long have you had it?
About going on about 2.5 to 3 years. A great story, and I was going to share that with you, is that the judge over here, the head judge, that was going over the car, asked me, he says, well, tell me about the story in this car. Well, this car was unique because it was purchased by Nissan.
No way.
And they wanted to know what Porsche was doing so great, so they bought this car. Of course, Porsche would not sell it to Nissan directly, so the officer or engineer purchased it. So I was telling him that story, and he just so when I sourced it, it had 1,400 kilometers.
Wow.
And I told Bruce Canepa, I said, a little worried because I'm sure they tore it apart. Well, Bruce said, I'm going to tear it apart anyway. As long as the car has not been wrecked, we're going to be fine. I said, okay. Well, now the head judge was the gentleman who bought it from the officer of Nissan.
Good God.
So when I was talking to him, he had this little smirk in his face, a little smile in his face. He says, you haven't looked at your paperwork, have you? I go, okay. He says, I've signed the document showing the provenance and everything, and
wow.
this is the car I found 3 years ago for you.
So you've torn it apart then, have you, to get where it is? So
Yeah.
fully restored it.
They over 4,500 hours of work to get it there, and I tell you, it drives great.
Yeah.
Proud
And
to
there
have it.
are only 28 959Ss, is that right? 28, 29 in total?
I couldn't tell you what. I know that,
Yeah.
you know, when back in the 80s, late 80s, there was only 230 or 50
Oh, yeah,
or
in
that.
all, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know
Yeah.
how many's in the U.S. and
Yeah.
so to be able to have one and one that you know, you can enjoy.
Totally. My God,
that's what we
yeah.
have,
With
so.
800 horsepower, right, Rene?
Oh yeah.
Four-wheel drive.
Yeah, all-wheel drive, and the brakes have been, you know, obviously upgraded a little bit. It's important to me.
Yeah. Well,
And-
stopping.
But I tell you, I turn the AC on, blows cold.
Easy to drive?
Easy, very easy to drive. I've got a Carrera GT as well,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
hard driving that Carrera GT.
Is
you
it
know?
really?
Oh, you got that the race clutch. So,
Of course, yes,
so,
yeah.
You know, I don't want to spend every 1,000 miles. $30,000 to put a new clutch in it. So.
Would you show me the inside? Would that be okay?
Sure. So sick.
Oh, look at the chocolate leather.
Yes, it's tobacco brown leather, and I had them put the 356 basket weave carpeting, and I've got some mats there that just to protect it. But,
Yeah, of course.
But the combination, just these things, the 356 basket weave it wears very well. So
Yeah.
it's great. And then it's now also, if you look at the dash, it's full leather on the dash. So.
Oh, yeah. You've taken time here to get this right. Is this the original color of the car?
The original color was, I believe it was silver.
Okay.
So
you chose
yeah,
this color?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to keep it classic.
Yes.
And that's why we went with this.
Oh, it's a beautiful color.
So let me share with you the engine bay.
Oh, God.
So back in the days, they were racing this car and actually had more horsepower than when they brought it to market. And then what Bruce did was enhance the turbochargers, so to give us that, the 800 horses.
Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
My
pleasure.
Really enjoyed talking with you, and I hope
Very
you
nice.
win. Beautiful car.
Well, thank you. Winning it because I have it already. I've won, so.
Yes, that's very true. Well, behind me on the hill there, you see 7 959s. We've had a look at those already. Behind me, you see 4 Ferrari Enzos. And then as I come around here, we're going to take you through the Lamborghinis. A 30th anniversary. Anybody remember Cosmic Girl by Jamiroquai? There you are. A Gallardo Roadster. A Diablo, another Diablo. An Espada, crazy looking Espada. Huracan. This might be a special edition Huracan. I struggle to know if they are. I'm kind of less interested in that than the one that is next to it, if I'm really honest. This is a Huracan Evo. The Miura. Oh my God. And then we go to the Countach. There's no shortage of very high quality cars here, people. Well, that'll do it for this weekend and for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had to pack a lot into this video, and there's a lot on the cutting room floor that I didn't use. So join me on Instagram, where you'll see a lot of stuff that I didn't use and additional content. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.